Hey guys, so today I wanted to do a video about Amanda Todd. Um, Now I don't know if any of you have watched her actual video, but I watched it and really, that was my first reaction. Was really, let me tell you why. Because Amanda Todd is about the situation with this girl who she was in 7th grade and she decided she was going to flash some guys on webcam, and so she flashed the guys on webcam, and one of the guys threatened to send out a picture of her breastises to people if she didn't put on a show for him. And she didn't, and the guy released her boobs everywhere. And then the guy also, he knew her family, he knew her friends, he knew where she lived, he knew what school she went to, he knew everything about her. And he sent those pictures, and then she started to get bullied. She lost all of her friends, and she just became very alone. And then she moved, went to another school, and I don't know if the same guy or a different guy, but again, somebody knew everything about her, and basically just ruined her life. And then she later on met this boy. Well, she reconnected with this former friend, and she hooked up with the kid, and the kid had a girlfriend apparently, and the girl and her friends jumped the girl in school, and nobody helped her, nobody stood up for her or anything. She spiraled into depression, she had major anxiety, and basically she just killed herself because of that. My thoughts on this whole situation were, first and foremost, girl, her first mistake was to flash the guys. I know she was young, but in my eyes, you should know right or wrong, and she knew that she was wrong for, flashing those guys, or, putting herself out there like that. That she shouldn't have done that, yeah. But does that mean she should have been bullied about it? No. Everybody messes up every day. People do stupid things all the time. So for people to sit there and bully her about that was just a bunch of bull crap. Who does that? Grow up, seriously. And that guy, he had some issues, obviously. I mean, it's just so sad that people, it's not that it's just this one girl or that she's just 12 or anything like that. People of all ages, all around the country, all around the world, are being bullied every single day and killing themselves because of bullying. And to be quite honest, it needs to stop. I understand that for her to take her life like that was just, it's sad. It's sad that these kids, they feel like they have no way out of bullying. When you have really all these kids need is just a friend. That's all they really need. They just need a friend. Somebody to talk to, somebody who's there for them, And it's so sad because, when I was in school, if I saw somebody eating lunch by themselves, I went over and I introduced myself, and I kind of had a conversation with them and tried to, be a friend. And people need that, Some people, when they're bullied, they get over it. I got over it. When I was younger, I was bullied all the time. But some other people, they can't handle it. They just can't handle it. And they think that suicide is the best option. And that's just sad. It's so sad that bullying has gotten to the extent that it's gotten to these days. It's gone to even over the internet bullying, where internet bullying has become, well, it's called cyberbullying, I'm sorry, it's everywhere. And, this is our society we live in today. We are all about the technology. We're all about the social networks, and it's just sad that so many young people these days are just, their lives are being taken so early by themselves because of other people's actions, you know? And yeah, the girl made a mistake. Was she a slut or a hoe? No, she wasn't. She just made a stupid decision. And I really don't understand how come. I understand that what people think is a slut or a hoe, but, you know, just because she flashed her boobs and made a mistake of doing that, that doesn't mean she's a whore. It doesn't mean she's a whore. That means she's the girl who made a mistake. That's what it means. She wasn't out having sex with all these different dudes. She wasn't getting paid to have sex with dudes. Like, she wasn't a whore. She wasn't a hoe. Like, come on now. And it's just sad. It's just really sad. And for people to just sit there and watch this girl get beat up and nobody say anything or try to help her, that is so sad. And she drank bleach trying to kill herself, but she didn't kill herself. And that's so sad. And she, like, everybody, I guess people were, like, making jokes of her trying to kill herself. And I'm like, why would you do that? Those kids who would sit there and bully her even more after she tried to commit suicide, like, why would you do that? That is just so dumb. That is so dumb. And I hope these kids who bullied her realize the awful things that they have put this girl through and all. And, you know, that could have been them. And they probably never even thought about it. But, you know, people make mistakes every day. And this bullying has got to stop, or else we're not going to have anybody left to run this country. You know, we're not going to have people, you know, to follow in footsteps. You know, all the young people are being taken like it's a fad or something. But, you know, it's sad. It's just so sad. Like, really, if you're being bullied, my best advice for you is to tell people. Tell administrators, tell your parents, if you even have to, if they're harassing you, if people are harassing you, you need to call the police. If it gets that bad. If it's that serious, you need to call the police, and they will take care of it. But nobody should ever take their life because of bullying, because there are so many different people who can help you with bullying. And I know that a lot of teachers and a lot of administrators haven't been, like, really good on actually, like, taking care of the bullying situations. But you know what? Just make sure that you have good friends. Even if those administrators and people don't help you, make sure you have some good friends. Because true friends, if that girl had true friends, she wouldn't have killed herself. And all those people who had abandoned her, all of her friends who abandoned her, they wouldn't have done that if they were really her friends. And it's just so sad that this is what bullying has caused people to do. You know, and bullying is getting so bad. It's getting really bad. And we just all, like, if you see somebody being bullied, say something. Don't just sit there and let it happen, because you're just helping the bully. That's all you're doing. Like, everybody, like, for real, we need to stop this bullying stuff. Like, it's getting out of hand. Like, if you see somebody being bullied, say something. Stop up. And I know you're probably sitting there thinking you don't want to get pulled into being bullied too, but if you say something to the bully, I'm pretty sure that you ain't got nothing to worry about. The bullying will stop. And, you know, rest in peace to Amanda Todd. And, you know, guys, just stop the bullying. Seriously. It's nonsense. It's a whole bunch of nonsense. But yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.